Hello, my darling, and welcome back to another episode of Glimmerside Chats with me, Annie Eclectic. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome. In this space, it's primarily for passion business owners, but if that's not you, you are so welcome here. Please don't run away thinking this might not be for you. One of the big things that we focus on in the Glimmer Seekers is energy. And one of my big focuses has always been about building my root energy, my earthing energy. Right now, as I record this, I am in my garden. It's first thing in the morning, and I was doing my earthing practice and thought, we need to record a podcast. Why not? Let's do it out here. That's what we've done for the last couple of ones. I like to do this thing where I take you visually for a walk, but my accessibility to going for a walk on my own at the moment is basically zero. So here we go. The last kind of couple of weeks, I have come to realize exactly how important it is for us to build our root. Which, okay, so you're going to ask, what is your root? If you're looking at the chakra system, it is the base energy point. It sits around your hips and your butt. So if you've got a big root, you've got a big butt. Great big energy butt. That's really making me laugh, sorry. And it's connected to earth energy, and earthing is all about bringing balance and stability and building your foundations. And last week I had my foundations shooketh. They were shaken, and I realized how important it had been that I had been doing this work, where I'd been coming outside, doing my earthing, doing deep breathing, bringing myself to my center, cycling my energy, which is something that I recently did as our group energy session. So for the Let's Grow tier of the Glimmer Seekers, they get a monthly energy work session, and I did the root one, and my goodness, did we need it. All of us needed that so badly, and it had such a really almost immediate effect, and I feel like maybe this is a place where I'm going to sit for a while. I've been feeling very frustrated with myself this week, and again, it's shown me how much I've needed to have my stable root, and almost like having a root practice can become like having a safe space to go to. It keeps you anchored when, like me, you're a daydreamer, you have a million ideas a minute. It can become very, very overwhelming, and just become too much. And by doing really simple practices, and I do suggest doing it every single morning, this needs to be like a ritual or practice, part of your routine, so that when you can't access it, or when something shakes you like I had happen, you have something to fall back on, and it's something that's yours and comes from within you. There's so much importance on actually being able to rely on yourself. And yes, we always say, turn to others, there's no shame in asking for help and all of that, and that stands true, that absolutely stands true. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a responsibility to yourself. And if you're not doing that for yourself, how could you expect to kind of be doing these things for other people? with my line of work, especially with like the energy work that I do, the bespoke cosmic armor, jewelry pieces that I do, I take on a lot of other people's energy. And so really it truly is my responsibility to make sure that I am equipped to take that on. And by doing my routine practices, that's how I do it. And by invoking, protection practices, working with the violet light. And though violet is actually a crown colour, you might have seen on a social media post that I put the other day, I work with amethyst as part of my root practice. And if you look at the breakdown of the colours of purple, red, which is a root colour, is one half of purple, and blue is one half of the other. Blue is your throat, and water. And by kind of adding those two together, then you get the purple, which is your crown. So that brings a really nice balance. And by working with the violet light, creating a violet light shield, you are bringing a really balanced protection. And a lot of what the root is about being balanced. It's about building your foundations and being sure and stable within yourself. And if something were to happen that were to try and uproot you, you will be able to, for at least some part, and remember, some part is better than no part, isn't it? Stay rooted, stay anchored, be stable, have like that kind of really deep-seated innate courage and strength that you have built within you. And that's really, really important. So I hope this was helpful. And I will be talking more about actual root practices and things in the Patreon exclusive podcast for the Glimmer Seekers. So if you might be interested in that, you can actually get a free trial of the tippy toes one. But that doesn't guarantee that this podcast that I'm going to do at some point will be up, because I have to disappear after this. But yeah, if you're interested, let me know. You can find me on It's Annie Eclectic on Instagram. I don't really do Facebook. It scares me. I find it to be a bit of a toxic space now. So I protect my energy by not really going on there, not really engaging particularly. Anyway, I really hope this helped. I hope it's given you something to think about. And yeah, I hope you have a truly wonderful day. Hold your glimmers, find them, love them, hold on to them, and I will see you in the next episode.